Capricorn, this is a reading for the new moon in Scorpio and solar eclipse. Man, what a change things are going to be, and that's what this reading is going to be about, is change. This is for sun, moon, and rising, Venus, north node, all that good stuff. But the card you got was Trauma Nagmo. She comes in when there is somebody threatening your well-being, threatening your fulfillments, threatening your freedom. She comes in when injustice is happening and some justice needs to be served. If you are being threatened in any way, she's here to clear it up. Whether it be a serious threat or a small threat, either way, she's about the threats. She will mess anybody up for you. She comes in and you accept her into your heart and she will bring her wrath of karma onto that person. She's very strong. I mean, look at her. I would be terrified seeing her. But she's here for you, Capricorn. She wants to be here with you, which is good. I mean, I wish I had her right now. But anyways, let's see. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for these messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. North Node, all of that. This is for the collective. Thank you, Spirit Guides, so much. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's not bad combo to get. You get the Sun and the Two of Cups together here. That's in your past. So either A, super happy in a relationship that you formed in the past. Super happy with a connection you made that you formed in the past. Things were growing, doing great. You know, this is all in the past. Also could mean that you had a sudden illumination, realization of something from the past with a connection that you had. We'll see where this goes. Give me a present for Capricorn. Oh, yeah, okay. Some sort of truth was spoken to you. Something clarified something to you right now in the present. Or it will. If it hasn't happened, it's going to happen. She is, excuse my cat, she's in heat and she's had kittens and she's getting fixed soon. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you were stuck at some crossroads, or you could end up getting stuck at some crossroads once you receive this communication or this clarity. I really think it has to do with illumination because it's sitting right next to the Sun card. I feel like you had a realization about somebody or some connection or something you put your heart into. You had a realization and you're like, oh, I have to see what that is more about. And that one too, and this one too. Sorry. Let's see. Knight of Swords. You got a lot of swords in here, Capricorn. If you're dealing with Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, I would definitely pay attention to this. Okay, let's see. Hangman and the obstacles with the world. Okay, so there's something that is bound to end. You don't want to admit that it's bound to end, but it has to end, is what I'm getting from the Hangman. I don't know if this whole thing is toxic or not. It really hasn't indicated that right now. It's just indicated that I'm getting like a uncomfortable feeling in this reading. Like you could have just found something out, or you are going to find something out this new moon that's not super awesome. I just feel like you're going to be like, oh, wow. And you might be stuck on what to do. What do I do now is what I'm getting here. Now, this being in your obstacles, the world is ending. The world is about endings, right? Not really, kind of. It's the ending of a cycle. So you go through the entire major arcana. At the end, you reach the world. It also means that you really just have the world in your hands. But besides that, I feel like you know what is sticking out to me is the butterflies on this. You can see like at his feet and the top of her head, there are butterflies. That is transformation. And this being in your obstacles, I feel like you are holding on to something. You're stuck on it. And things want to move on, but it's having a hard time moving on. I think you need to have an honesty with yourself as well. Not to be too straightforward, but you know how tarot works. But I was just thinking the death card is what it sounded like I was saying with the ending. It's starting anew, and yeah, I feel like this goes with your present and your obstacles. Right now, I feel like you know there's an ending that needs to happen. There's some sort of ending. And you need to be true to yourself about that. But also you are having such a hard time letting things end or letting things go. Yeah, I see the World card. She's just holding I read off the images too, but she's holding the World just so tight. I got a vision of her just like holding on really tight, and that's what I feel like you're doing. I feel like for some reason though, something is threatening your well-being. Why is something threatening your well-being? I think the threat is love. Two of Cups, this connection I feel like has added a lot of burdens. You are almost at the end of it, and maybe she is ending that. Maybe you guys or this situation is temporary. Not that you guys aren't going to last, but maybe it's just a hiccup in the road, you know? But right now, there needs to be an ending of something, whether that be your dynamic or whether that be the way you talk to each other, what you guys do in the relationships on your free time. Something that's not super healthy, it needs to change. And you guys both, or people around you, if it's not about a relationship, are also holding on tight to these old way of doing things that are just not for you anymore. In fact, I feel like they're threatening to your freedom, could be what she's saying too. And I feel like that this just needs to end, whatever that means to you. Especially in this relationship. Let's see. Okay, so let me get some Page of Swords here. What is Page of Swords about? King of Swords. Man, you something is going to be told to you. You are going to be kind of stuck. But what would help you be unstuck? Oh, yeah. Okay. Taking control of the situation, taking control of your emotions, don't go too out of control with it. But I feel like there is a lot of decision making that needs to happen that you need to control for your own happiness and freedom. That's what I'm getting from that. You call the shots right now, Capricorn. Yeah, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer as well. I'm seeing that as well. Oh, you have great outcome cards, though. I feel like if you're looking for a conversation or a decision to be made, you're going to make it. I think you know deep down inside what is going to balance out the situation. What is going to make things feel okay again? What is going to make you feel okay again? What's going to make you feel free again? You know? What's going to make you feel not so threatened? I don't know if there's like there's a scenario in my head where there's like a boyfriend just like making you feel threatened all the time by other people, or threatening you in a horrible way. And if that's the case, please leave. But I get that in here for some reason. So there may be some Capricorns out there that are going through that, and I give you my heart, because that is rough stuff to go through. But I see this, accept her into your heart. You'll see it end really fast. Okay, what else does Capricorn need to know here? What else does Capricorn need to know here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's a good time right now to really look inside and spark up new thoughts. You know what I mean? Things you've never thought about yourself. Like, oh, I'm not actually like that. Or, oh, I actually don't deserve this. Or, oh, this isn't how I want my life to go. I actually want it to go this way. I actually want to act this way. This is actually what I want. This is a spark of a new thought as well. The Ace of Wands with the Hermit card would tell me it's something inside. So sit with yourself and possibly if you have to do therapy or something like that, that is a good option as well. Whatever helps you look inside. Reading books about mental health or reading books about narcissistic relationships or anything like that. Whatever helps you look inside and sparks up new thoughts, that is really going to help this change move along. Okay, my beautiful Capricorns, you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my full moon reading.